But it's only just begun. By visiting this page, you have decided to play a game. In order to survive, you must save as I save. In turn, you will receive a clue to your salvation. Make your choice.
Shalom, my good Israelite brothers and sisters. Yes, I am back. AlphaHebrew is back. We're going to start this video off by giving all praises, glory, honor, grace to Yahweh and his only begotten son, Yahawashi. Yes, man, yeah, I've been gone, but I am back. I am back, and it definitely feels good. And thank you guys for waiting on me. Those that's been waiting on me. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the world, but we are going to cover this one thing, the NIV version. A lot of people use the NIV version, whether y'all want to say Catholics, whoever, right, Christian, whoever say they use it. One thing that nobody talks about is there's chapters, right? Verses, chapters that's missing out of the Bible, their Bible. This is why the Hebrew Israelites, this is why we use the King James and the Torah for translation purposes. It's very accurate, it correlates. A lot of wording is different because, like I said, the English, in Hebrew is different. We needed that, just like when Paul went to go preach and Peter and those guys went to go get the Hebrews out of those specific lands and the specific people they was around, the Philippians, the Romans, just everybody, we was with the Egyptians at one point or whatever, enslaved by them. And now we're here in Babylon in America. So that is why it's very important that we know the language, the Hebrew language, because that is the original language, and not just the English language. When you read the NIV version, yes, there are chapters missing out of it. And the Most High does not deal with that type of thing. We can just go strictly to Deuteronomy in Moses' days. Deuteronomy 12:32. What thing soever I command you observe to do it, thou shalt not add thereto nor diminish from it. So that's law, not to add to the word or take from it. And that is what the NIV version, that's what they have done. And they've done that with the King James. That's why you have to get the Torah also. But with the NIV, they give their interpretation and not the actual word. So it's a lot of stuff that's misconstrued and a lot of things that's misconstrued that's in the NIV, and also other Bibles too. That's why you have to read. And like I said, you have to know the language and you have to know the context of what you're reading. And we can go to Revelation, right? 22:18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of the book, if any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. So the plagues that's in the book, the Most High is going to add them to you. This is why we tell y'all to listen to us Hebrews, because we are the chosen children. We are the ones who are going to nullify everything and give credence to what the Most High have said in these scriptures and in these verses. It's up to us to get this done. It's not up to any other nation, any other tribe, any other people. It's up to the Most High chosen children. And people They're going to say, well, it says it a lot. They try to shorten the Bible. They try to do all, they try to, make it less, I don't know, harsh with wording and cutting the sentence short. You're just not supposed to do it. Adding to and taking from, you're just not supposed to do it. It's every word. It's every line. We need it all because it's specific things in there that has to correlate. So you can't change the word because once you use a precept, right? If that precept is shortened, how would you get the understanding of what one is preaching? So now we're going to go to Proverbs 30:5. We just straight to them. Boom, boom, boom. Every word of God is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. Every word of the Most High is pure. Every word. And it's a shield. That's to protect us. That's what I mean. We can't cut things short. That's like cutting the Most High shield short. Proverbs 30:6. Add thou not unto his word, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. So people who take from the word and add to it, they're liars. And that's why he said he's going to give you the plagues. The Most High doesn't deal with liars and people giving their own interpretation. That's why when we read the word in the scriptures, we say, thus saith the Lord, not thus saith AlphaHebrew, thus saith the Lord, because this is the Most High words. This is his teaching. This is what he wants us to do and what he wants us to know and understand, not man. Because when men do that, you get Babylon. That's why we follow these scriptures. Let's get to Revelation 22:19. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. It's going to take you out the book of life. There's no redemption for you. There's no repentance for you. The book of life, that's serious. That's why we tell y'all to not go to these churches. The Most High does not dwell in them churches. He doesn't dwell in temples. Especially those temples and those churches, because all those people are liars. The whole Catholicism, it's a lie. It's made up. It's not real. All the Christianity, unorthodox, Pentecostal, that stuff is not real. It's man-made. It's made up. There's no ethnicity behind it. There's no bloodline behind it. We were the first Christians, the Hebrew Israelites in the Bible. And then those people turned away from the Most High. That's why we are named the Hebrews, the Israelites. That's why we have the 12 tribes. So when we look at it, they're going to say, again, well, it's saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. We feel it's pointless, right? Well, that may be true. Let's just get to what Paul said to the Philippians. Philippians 3:1. Finally, my brethren, rejoice in the Lord. To write the same things to you, to me, indeed, is not grievous, but for you it is safe. It's safe to rewrite the same things. It's safe. Like I read here in Proverbs, it's the Most High word. It's pure and it's a shield. It's safe. We don't cut things short. We don't change things. We read it verbatim. We read it literally. We read it literally, and y'all like to take away from the word, and that's just not good. But y'all have a history of doing that. That's why these other religions, they worship Mother Mary. You know, they do rosary beads, and you know, you have all these false prophets and things like that. The Most High said this will happen in these days, in those times. So you just have to be careful. You know, I ran through those very fast. So let me read down the line of the verses that they left out. We have Matthew 17:21, Matthew 18:11, Matthew 23:14, Mark 7:16, Mark 9:44, Mark 9:46, Mark 11:26, Mark 15:28, Luke 17:36, John 5:3-4, Acts 8:37, Acts 15:34, Acts 24:6-8, Acts 28:9, Romans 16:24, 1 John 5:7-8. And I heard that they're doing it again with the updates. And this is the NIV version. I believe it was maybe, probably like 6. Let me see. It's a lot, man. Like, and this is going on like right now, right? And we're not doing that, right? We're finding scriptures that correlate with the Bible, right? That's what we do. We reread the Bible thoroughly and find out new things. We don't take things away or add to them so it can fit our agenda. And see, they don't like that about us. And that's what they're doing. And we're here to, shut that down because it's not right. The Most High doesn't deal with that. The Most High doesn't deal with that. He deal with purity. He deal with people who tell the truth. The lying, it have never worked. That's why we're in the situation, in the position we're in now. People have tried this. There's nothing new under the sun. It's nothing new under the sun. Like I said, I believe, it was about maybe 65,000 words or something altogether changed, or whatever it is, man. Just people, we have to do better. We have to do better, because how could we get to the kingdom when we're lying? The Most High doesn't deal with liars. The Most High doesn't deal with liars, and y'all know that. But I'm just here to make y'all get the understanding of the Bible, and get the understanding of His people. The Catholics, the Christians, and all the other religions out there. Everybody just steal from the Bible. Everybody steal from the Torah and the Bible. They steal from the Hebrews, and they use it, for their gain. I mean, it makes sense. When you think about laws here in Babylon, they stole the word law. They stole the concept and everything. I mean, they even put it in their court system. Now they see that we are law. Now they want to change it. Now they want to remove God out of everything here, and that's sad. But they don't know the definition of God. They don't know what we know. They don't know what we know. But yeah, man, these people won't have any room in the kingdom. So I suggest, if you're a person that do these things, you might want to remove yourself and do it the right way. Do it the right way. And that's just for the Hebrew Israelites. Everybody else, I mean, you're just pretty much screwed, because the Most High, He deal with the bloodline and He deal with the spirit. It's impossible for you to have the spirit without the bloodline. You can have the bloodline though, but not the spirit. But for people who saying, "Oh, I just believe in the spirit," you can't. You can't. There's people who claim that the Most High God is for everybody, and then they, reject His people. So obviously he's not for everybody if you're rejecting his people. The Most High, he's only here for the children of Israel. He's only here for the children of Israel. So that's, that's just one thing, man, I had to touch on. Like I said, I'm back outside, man. It definitely feels good to be back outside and teaching and giving this knowledge to my people. It's very important, man. It's very important. These people even stealing out the Bible. They stealing out the Bible, y'all. They taking away from the word. You don't add to the word. You don't add to the word. Why would you add to the word? How could I give the proper knowledge if you take away? Let's see. I had another verse I wanted to read. But how could we properly do that? Y'all got to really think. If you take away from the word, how could we get the full understanding about what happened and what's going to happen in the prophecy? They said his name is Jesus. That right there shows you the Holy Son, the begotten Son. They named him Jesus. His name is not Jesus. His name is Yahawashi. See? But when you change the name, you change the whole concept. And that's what people don't get. You change the name, you change the whole concept. And when you change the concept, you can fit things in there. You can fit things in there that pertains to you and get people to believe in your false doctrine. And that is exactly what they do. Everything I'm doing, like right now, I'm just giving y'all scriptures. Let's go to Isaiah 28 and 10. Because this goes back into what I was saying earlier. If I use a precept or a line and you cut it short, right? How could I connect it to another one to make it make sense? Isaiah 28 and 10, for precept must be upon precept. I must read this very slowly so y'all can get this. Isaiah 28 and 10, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little. See? That is what we are supposed to be doing. Here a little, there a little, precept upon precept, line upon line. If you cut it short, right, how could I make it make sense? Somebody can be trying to give me a good cut, confound me. And I'm like, well, turn to this page and, in the NIV and it's cut short. Now they could be like, hey, look, I told you. But in the King James, it's nothing cut short. These are the literal words. In the Torah, ain't nothing cut short. It's the literal words. In the NIV, the whole wording is different. The whole wording, we know that Yahawashi came to save his people from their sins. In the NIV, it'll say something like he came to save every nation and every world, everybody in the world. He came to save everybody. Not, that's what I mean by adding to and taking from. The Most High is going to add plagues to your life. So y'all be prepared. Y'all ask for this. But if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, go check my other channel, AlphaHebrew Elect, and just keep following me, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the people that watch and get this knowledge because you need it. I'm going to bring a lot of, y'all know how I am. Whoever watched this, y'all know how I am. I'm going to bring a lot of, knowledge and new things to y'all to keep y'all going, man, because it's all about the spirit. And y'all make sure y'all keeping those laws, statutes, and commandments, my Israelite brothers and sisters. My black Israelite brothers and sisters, y'all make sure y'all keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments and obeying the Most High. And we gonna take it home. We are going to take it home. We are the one. We're the one. But I see y'all in the next video. This is your King, your Lord, your God, a God, not the God, AlphaHebrew. I'm out.